This was the scene outside the White House 6 months ago when freight rates dipped to record lows and truckers went to Washington demanding a federal investigation. 6 months later, shippers can't find enough drivers to haul their loads at any price. What is the deal with freight rates? Here's how the eggheads explain it.
There was a 23% decrease in the load-to-truck ratio last week, down to 4.26 loads per truck. That was driven by load post volumes, which dropped 15%. They're still 134% higher year over year, so that's significant, but available capacity.
If you can follow that, great. All I see is flying spaghetti monster. So I get it. Freight rates are complicated, and when it comes to understanding complicated things, I need somebody to draw me a picture. So what do we know? I think we can all agree that when it comes to freight rates, low is bad and high is good, but how much is enough and how low can rates go before truckers feel the pinch? It costs $1 a mile just to turn a key and run a truck down the road. About half of that is fuel, and then you've got the cost of vehicle, maintenance, insurance, tires, tolls. And we should probably throw in another 25 cents to cover unpaid travel and deadheads and commutes. And then there's loading and unloading, which is also often unpaid, so let's throw in another quarter for that. That's $1.50, and we haven't even paid the driver yet for actual time spent hauling the load. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average driver earned between 28 and 40 cents per mile in 2019. Dr. Michael Belzer is one of the world's leading authorities on trucker compensation.
We've researched this and studied this and documented this in recent years, and it's just really crystal clear. You can see it. Once a truck driver's compensation gets up to 60 cents a mile, a trucker is much more likely to be willing to work 60 hours a week.
That's not only good for the trucker, he says, but it helps other owner-operators by reducing capacity on the spot market. That reduces the need to haul cheap freight for gas money and improves highway safety by removing the need to rush or drive sick or tired. So let's go with that. In a perfect world, an owner-operator in today's market should be getting at least $2.10 a mile to cover costs, drive safely, and make a decent living. Problem solved, right? Except it's not a perfect world, and like this graph shows, rates are complicated. We've still got a lot to cover, but that's all we have time for today. In part 2, we'll look at some of the market forces affecting the rate equation, and then we'll wrap with a third segment on brokers and third-party logistics, the intermediaries who find drivers for shippers in exchange for a cut of the shipping fee. For the Truck Boss Show, I'm Brad Kuhn. I'll see you down the road.